my name is Samuel Izurza for the Samuel Izurza channel. Welcome you all to my channel. Thank you, and thank you for tuning in. And look, this morning I made a video concerning this whole thing, what happened in Charlottesville, this riot, and the car running over, and nothing made sense. I mean, just like, where were the cops? It seems like the cops were pressuring everybody to being together. It's like, they were pushing the two protesters, the two groups, the alt-right and the alt-left together somehow. They wanted a riot. They wanted people, hurt and all. I told you this was a staged event. It seems like the people above, and I definitely hold what happened, the responsible, Charlottesville, the city of Charlottesville, the murder and all, and the cops, the police also, and also the state. I'm sure that had a lot to do with it. But anyways, I put up a video, and you can see it. Charlottesville stage event, a prelude to civil war. I had it on. I didn't have a lot of hits, but I put it up this morning. And now it's confirmed that the ACLU confirms that the police were given a stand down order, and that's what I said. They weren't allowed to do anything. Actually, they did the opposite. They made sure there were two together. Okay, so the Civil Liberties Union, ACLU, has confirmed in a tweet that police were given a stand-down order. In a quote from the ACLU of Virginia's Twitter, I'm just reading out, police say, will not intervene until given the command to do so. Here it is. Clash between the protesters and counter-protesters. Police said will not intervene until given the command to do so. Okay, which means to stand down. I mean, all this could have been prevented. And you're telling me the FBI did not know anybody, did not know any of these Klansmen, any of these, neo-Nazis? Of course, they spend hundreds of millions of dollars, listening to them and following them, and it just doesn't make sense. None of this makes sense. This was a staged event, and I said this morning. Okay, people don't believe me. Okay, look, I put it up this morning. Actually, I did it this morning. It went up at 12:42 p.m. So basically, the cops were ordered to stand down. What we know so far is that the far right group, this is what they said, the ACLU, for once I'm actually agreeing with them, it was called Unite the Right, had a legal permit to protest at the Robert E. Lee statue of Charlottesville. Virginia city leaders actually attempted to have the protest moved, but since it was backed by the ACLU, they requested an emergency junction against the city, claiming their amendment rights were violated. Now, the injunction went through on a Friday, and so did the protest. The problem begins when the second unsanctioned group, which is the Antifa group, okay, of protesters took it upon themselves to show up en masse to protest Unite the Right. Anyways, they had the right. I said that. They have the right. Although they're neo-Nazis, I may not agree with them, but, there were only a couple hundred of them anyways. So what? They're a minute, and they've been followed by the FBI anyways. So they said, the ACLU, that the second protester, which is the Antifa, violent group, also it's a very violent group, didn't have the right to protest. Actually, it was the duty of the police to protect the what do you call it? The alt-right, or the Unite the Right, whatever you want to call it. That is when things got a little violent. Fight broke out. People got run over. Just police didn't do anything really. I knew they were standing down. And the thing is that the police had a duty to protect the Unite the Right, because they had the license, they had the right to be there. Okay, and they were backed by the ACLU, but that's another story. Okay, so these Antifa people came, and they came in mass. Obviously, but like I said, this was staged from above. They let this to make Trump look bad, and I'm almost 100%. And it's just not normal that the police. I mean, I'm looking at some of the maps, and I saw it's like, even when I saw the videos I saw the cops were like somehow making sure that these two protesters were together. They were aligned together or somehow came together, okay? Instead of like separating them. And they had a duty, a moral duty, and a duty, okay? And a legal duty to actually protect the Unite the Right, because they had the license. They had the right to. My name is Samuel Izurza for the Samuel Izurza channel. Thank you. And, you know, subscribe. I mean, look, I bring you the best videos out there, the best I can. And again, the ACLU is asking, legal organizations asking local and state officials to investigate police response to Klan counter protest. Actually, it's not even them. It's the guys above the police. They were told to stand down. I'm almost sure they were ready to separate. Okay? Like I said, if anybody watched the video, actually it was the opposite. Instead of like separating the two sides, they put them together so there'd be, you know, like I said, a war out there. Anyways, take care. God bless America. God bless the Republic, and punish everyone that has to be punished. And people who have to go to jail, go to jail. Who has to be sued, has to be sued, because people did die for inaptitude here. Okay? Thank you.